My girlfriend laughed. I only keep you around to pay for my apartment. She didn't know I was on the phone with her landlord, who was my uncle. I replied, good to know. Then I hung up and told my uncle the lease isn't being renewed. Her panic when the 30-day eviction notice arrived. Original post. 29 male, have been with my girlfriend, 27, for about a year and a half. Thought things were solid. She worked part-time at this coffee place, also trying to be an influencer, which honestly wasn't going anywhere. Like maybe 800 followers after 2 years of posting. About 6 months in, she mentioned money was tight. Behind on rent, stressed about getting evicted. Her place was nice, but way over her budget. I offered to help temporarily while she figured things out. That was over a year ago. I'm still paying. So last week I'm at my uncle's helping with yard work. He owns a few rental properties on the side. We're taking a break, and he mentions one of his tenants might not renew. I ask which property. He gives me the address. My brain just stops. That's my girlfriend's apartment building. Wait, you're her landlord. He looks confused. Your girlfriend? Yeah, that's where she lives. He laughs. Small world. She's been good about paying on time at least. Because I'm the one paying, but I don't say anything yet. My phone rings. It's her. Hey, where are you? Uncle's place. Doing some yard work. When are you getting back? Need you to Venmo me rent money. It's due soon. I'll send it later. Can you send it now? I want to make sure it goes through in time. My uncle's looking at me. Probably sees my expression changing. Yeah, let me just... She cuts me off. Finally. God, I don't even know why I keep you around except to pay for this place. I freeze. Everything just stops. My uncle's eyes go wide. She's still talking, laughing with someone in the background. No, seriously, like he's sweet or whatever, but let's be real. This apartment is expensive, and he's basically my meal ticket. My girls keep saying dump him, but like, who else is going to cover my rent, you know? She's laughing. Like it's funny. Like I'm a joke. My uncle is staring at me. Good to know, I say. Voice sound weird. Flat. What? I said good to know. I hang up. My uncle sets down his drink. Did she just... Yeah. We sit there in silence for a minute. Then he says, you've been paying her rent this whole time? Year and change. And she just said she's only with you for the money. Yep. He shakes his head. Looks pissed on my behalf. What are you going to do? I look at him. Then at my phone. Then back. You said her lease might not get renewed. He catches on immediately. Lease is up end of next month. Haven't decided yet if I'm renewing. And if you don't, 30 days notice. Which I need to send pretty much now. I nod. Can't really feel anything. Just cold and detached. You were talking about wanting to do renovations on that building anyway, right? I was. Might be a good time to take it off the market for a bit. Do some updates. Sounds reasonable. He pulls out his laptop right there. Drafts a lease non-renewal notice. Says he'll send it certified mail first thing tomorrow. I drive home feeling nothing. Not angry. Not sad. Just empty. Like something clicked off. She's at my place when I get there. On my couch watching Netflix on my account. Did you send the money? Not yet. She sits up annoyed. Babe, I asked hours ago. I'll get to it. When I feel like it. She huffs and goes back to her show. I go to my room and start pulling up bank statements. Every rent payment for the past year. Every Venmo transfer. Screenshots of all of it. My uncle texts the next morning. Sent the notice. Should get it in a few days. I don't tell her anything. Just go about my week. She asks about rent money 3 more times. I keep saying later. Few days pass. She calls freaking out. You seriously haven't sent rent yet? It's due tomorrow. Huh. My bad. You're bad? Are you kidding? I'll handle it tomorrow. It needs to be paid tomorrow. Relax. She's still yelling when I hang up. Phone blows up with texts about how irresponsible I am, how I'm stressing her out. I don't respond. Next day comes and goes. No money sent. She calls screaming. The rent is due. I'm getting hit with a late fee. How much? $75. That you have to pay now. What does mean? Send me the money. I'm thinking. Thinking about what? About what you said the other day. About keeping me around to pay your bills. Dead silence. I can literally hear her brain scrambling. That was a joke. Obviously. Didn't sound like a joke. Oh my God, you're being so sensitive. It was sarcasm. Now, send me the rent. Nah. What? I'm not sending you money anymore. She loses her mind. Full screaming meltdown about how she relies on me, how she'll get in trouble, how I can't do this. Sounds like your problem, I say, and hang up. She tries calling back over and over. I ignore it. Eventually it stops. Next day her mom calls from a different number. You're refusing to pay my daughter's rent. I'm not refusing anything. Just not paying it. She told me you've been helping her for a year. You can't abandon her. She's an adult. She can pay her own bills. She doesn't make enough. Not my problem anymore. You're her boyfriend. I'm her meal ticket, apparently. So the meal ticket is closed for business. Her mom tries guilt-tripping me. Anxiety, stress. How could I be so cruel? I let her finish. She literally called me her meal ticket. To her friends. While laughing. If she can joke about using me, she can figure out how to pay rent. Hang up. Block the number. Update 1. So the eviction notice showed up. I know because my girlfriend called me at work, completely hysterical. They're kicking me out. Who is? The landlord. Lease isn't being renewed. I have 30 days. I play dumb. Why not? Something about property renovations. But I've been here 3 years. They can't do this. I think they can if they give notice. This is your fault. If you'd paid rent on time, this wouldn't have happened. The logic makes no sense, but whatever. How is your lease not being renewed my fault? They probably think I'm a problem tenant now. Because of the late payment. One late payment doesn't get your lease canceled. Well, something happened, and you need to help me. Help you how? I need money for a new place. First, last security deposit. Like $4,000. I actually laugh. You want $4,000? It's not like giving it to me, it's a loan. I'll pay you back. With what? You make like $900 a month. I'm growing my Instagram. Once I hit 10K followers, I'll get brand deals. You've had 800 followers for a year. Crying starts. I can't believe you're being like this. I can't believe you thought you could use me for a year with no consequences. I told you that was a joke. Weird joke. Full sobbing now. Please. I don't know what to do. Figure it out. You're a grown woman. Don't you love me? Did you love me? Or did you love your rent being paid? She doesn't answer. Just keeps crying. I hang up. Her best friend calls later from her phone. You're such a piece of garbage. And you are. Her best friend. What you're doing is disgusting. What am I doing? She told me everything. How you promised to help. Made her dependent. Now you're abandoning her. Interesting version. Mine is she admitted to keeping me around for money. So I stopped giving her money. She was joking. Was she? Because she said it to her friends while laughing about having a meal ticket. The friend goes quiet. Then, she's struggling. Her mental health is bad. She needs support. Then you support her. Pay her rent. I can't afford that. Me neither, apparently. You're being petty and cruel. I'm being realistic. She calls me some names and hangs up. A few days later, my girlfriend shows up at my door. I see her through the peephole. Don't open it. She knocks. I know you're in there. Silence from me. Please, can we just talk? Nothing. Fine. But you should know I'm not going down quietly. You owe me, and everyone's going to know what kind of person you are. After she leaves, I check Instagram. Vague posts about toxic people and users. Her friends in the comments talking about what a queen she is. Someone tags me. This about you? I block all of them. My mom texts next day. Your girlfriend's mother called me. Oh, great. I call her back. What did she say? That you abandoned her daughter, who's now facing homelessness. True. I explain everything. The year of payments. The phone call. What she actually said about me being her meal ticket. My mom is quiet. Then, so you paid her rent for a year, and she said she only keeps you around for money? While laughing about it with her friends. And now she wants you to pay for a new apartment? Yep. Mom sighs. Her mother made you sound like a monster. I bet. Well, you're not. If someone's using you, you stop letting them. Thanks. That said, her mom will probably keep calling. Block her. Already did. Love my mom. Week or so later, my girlfriend asked to meet for coffee. No drama. Just want to talk. I agree. Probably stupid, but whatever. She looks rough when she shows up. Like she hasn't slept in days. Thanks for meeting me. Sure. Look, I know last week was bad. I'm sorry for how I reacted. Okay. But I really need help. Not asking you to pay everything. Just help me find something I can afford. You want me to pay for it. I want you to help like you have been. I was helping because I thought we had a real relationship. Not because I'm your ATM. We do have a real relationship. Do we? Because it sounds like I'm just a bank account to you. She looks at her coffee. I didn't mean what I said. I was venting to my friends. They said I should be more independent, and I got defensive. Said stupid stuff to sound like I was in control. You literally said you only keep me around to pay rent. I didn't mean it. But you said it, and meant it enough to laugh about it. She tears up. Of course I love you. Prove it. Ow. Pay your own rent. Get a place you can actually afford. Show me this isn't about money. I can't afford anything on my own. Get a roommate. Second job. Move somewhere cheaper. But I like my apartment. Then figure out how to pay for it yourself. She's crying. You're really not going to help? Not with money. What am I supposed to do? What everyone else does. Budget. Work. Figure it out. She stands up, face red. Fine. I don't need you or your money. I'll handle it myself. Good. And you're going to regret treating me like this. Doubt it. She storms out. I sit there finishing my coffee, then leave. Update 2. Things were quiet for a bit. Then my boss called me in his office. Need to discuss something. What's up? Got an email from someone claiming to be your girlfriend's mother. Says you've been financially abusing her daughter. My stomach drops. What? Yeah. Said you made her dependent on you. Then cut her off as a control tactic. Wanted me to know I employ an abuser. That's not what happened at all. Figured. Want to tell me your side? I explain everything. He listens, nods. Thought there was more to it. Look, I'm not getting in your personal life, but wanted you aware someone's trying to mess with your job. Appreciate the heads up. HR knows too. If more complaints come in, document your side. After I leave, I text my uncle. Girlfriend's family tried to get me fired. He responds right away. Seriously? That's low. Yeah. Well, they can't make me renew her lease. Already got applications from other people. You're actually renting it again? Eventually, after renovations. But yeah. Weekend comes, and the best friend messages me on Facebook. You need to fix this. Nothing to fix. She keeps getting denied for apartments. Can't afford them. Not my problem. She shouldn't need roommates at 27. Lots of people have roommates, especially on part-time income. She's building her brand. Her brand has 800 followers. You're such a jerk, and you're enabling her. She blocks me. Few days later, my property manager calls. Got a complaint about you. Someone's saying you're subletting illegally. I live alone. That's what I thought, but have to follow up. Can I come verify? Sure. She comes by, confirms I live alone, apologizes for bothering me. The person who called is my ex-mad. I stopped paying her rent. One of those. Well, everything's fine here. After she leaves, I text my girlfriend. Really? Calling my landlord with fake complaints. You're ruining my life. Returning the favor. I'm not ruining anything. You relied on someone else to fund your life, and now you're facing reality. You promised to help me. I did help. For a year. But you made it clear I'm just a wallet. I apologized. An apology doesn't change how you really feel. I can't afford to move. Not my problem. It is your problem. You made me dependent, and now you're abandoning me. You made yourself dependent. I'm just not funding it anymore. I hate you. Noted. Block her number. Should have done it weeks ago. My uncle texts. Your girlfriend showed up at the property. What? Try to talk to the current tenant. Asked if they'd seen me. Left a note on the door about negotiating the lease. There's nothing to negotiate. I know, but she's desperate. If she shows up again, I'm calling the cops. Fair. I'm at the grocery store a few days later and run into one of her friends. She walks right up. You should be ashamed. Excuse me. She's sleeping on couches. Having panic attacks. Because you decided to be cruel. I decided to stop being used. She made one comment. It wasn't the comment. It's what it revealed. That she doesn't actually care about me. That's not true. Then why hasn't she once asked how I'm doing? Every conversation is about money and what I owe her. She opened her mouth. Can't think of anything. I walk away. Update 3. So the 30 days ran out. My uncle said my girlfriend never contacted him, never arranged a move. Just nothing. He had to file formal eviction through the courts since she wasn't leaving voluntarily. Whole legal process. Haven't heard from her in over a week. Then tonight she shows up at my door with a duffel bag. I know you can see me. Please open the door. I open it but stay in the doorway. What? I need a place to stay. Just a few nights. No. Please. I have nowhere else. Your best friend's couch. She kicked me out. Said I was too much. Almost feel bad. Almost. That's not my problem. Please. Just a few days while I figure things out. The answer is no. I'll sleep on the couch. You won't even know I'm there. No. She starts crying. I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You're sorry you got caught. Sorry there are consequences. But not actually sorry for what you did. I am. If you were sorry, you would have apologized a month ago. Before trying to get me fired. Before fake complaints to my landlord. You're only sorry now because you need something. That's not true. It is. Every time you've contacted me has been about money or housing. Not once asking how I am. Not once taking real responsibility. I told you it was a joke. It wasn't. It was the truth slipping out. And you only regret saying it out loud. She wipes her face. So, you're just going to let me be homeless? You're not going to be homeless. You're facing consequences of bad planning and treating people like ATMs. I can't believe you're this heartless. I can't believe you thought you could use me for a year with zero consequences. I wasn't using you. You said you only keep me around to pay your apartment. I didn't mean it. You said it. That's the problem. She stares at me. Her face hardens. You'll regret this. My mom's talking to a lawyer about the money you owe me. I don't owe you anything. I paid rent as a courtesy while we were together. You made promises. Promises while we were in a relationship, which ended when you admitted to using me. Because you ended it. Because you admitted what you really thought of me. She's shaking. Fine. Fine. I hope you're happy with yourself. I'm getting there. She walks away. I watch her drive off, then close the door. My uncle texts later. She came by again. Tried to use her old key. I changed the locks last week, so it didn't work. She had a breakdown in the parking lot. Cops removed her. She in trouble. Just a warning for trespassing. But if she comes back, they'll arrest her. Thanks for letting me know. How you holding up? I'm all right. Weird, but all right. You did the right thing. Can't let people use you. Yeah. I sit on my couch thinking about the past year. All that money. All that time. For someone who saw me as a wallet. My mom texts. Dinner this weekend? When? Saturday work? Yeah. I'll be there. Turn on the TV. Some cooking show. Mindless and easy. Tomorrow the formal eviction happens if she's not out. Everything she left gets put in storage for a month, then tossed if she doesn't claim it. Should feel bad maybe. But mostly I'm just tired. And relieved. Buddy from work texts. Heard you're single. We're hitting a game next week. You in? Yeah, I'm in. Cool. Bring beer money though. I'm broke till payday. I laugh. Real friends tell you when they need help. They don't pretend to love you while secretly seeing you as an ATM. Go to my mom's for dinner. She makes her lasagna. My dad asks how I'm doing. Better. Still processing, but better. She really did a number on you. She did. But you handled it right. Didn't let her walk all over you. Thanks, Dad. We eat dessert and talk about normal stuff. Work. Holidays. Weather Dad's fixing the fence this year. It's peaceful. Normal. Drive home feeling lighter. My girlfriend posted something before deleting her Instagram about learning who your real friends are and surviving betrayal. Best friend commented, "Stay strong, queen." The friend who kicked her out didn't comment. Check public records this morning. Eviction processed. Unit is empty. My uncle already has applications ready for after renovations. I'm not dating anyone. Not really interested yet. But that's fine. Learn something valuable. When someone tells you who they are, believe them the first time. Even if they say it's a joke. Especially if they say it's a joke. My phone is quiet now. No demands for money. No guilt trips. No accusations. Just peace. My bank account is healthier. Stress is lower. My apartment feels like mine again. The whole thing taught me something. Helping someone shouldn't mean losing yourself. And love shouldn't come with a price tag. So yeah, she's out of my place, out of my life, out of my bank account. And I'm completely fine with that. Better than fine, actually. For the first time in a year, I'm not worried about someone else's rent payment. Not planning around someone else's expenses. Not wondering if I'm valued or just valuable. My buddy from work invited me to a concert next month. I said yes without thinking about whether I could afford it after paying someone else's bills. That felt good. Real good. The whole situation sucked. Won't lie. Finding out someone you care about sees you as a meal ticket, that hurts. Realizing a year of your life and thousands of dollars went to someone who was just using you, yeah, that stings. But I'm not stuck anymore. Not trapped in a relationship built on financial dependency disguised as love. And that's worth more than any apartment rent.